Okay, welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm super excited. Today is Fun Stuff Friday, and we are going to be unboxing this guy. And I'm sure, as you can already tell by the thumbnail, it is a Sony ZV-E10. And this is an unboxing by a non-camera person. So if you're looking for, I don't know, a technical video about the Sony ZV-E10, there are a million other videos on YouTube right now that you can go check out. But if you're on the fence and you are a regular content creator and you're hemming and hawing about buying the ZV-E10, stick around because we're going to talk about the thought process that I have in specific about buying the right tools for you to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. And so, without further ado, let's get into it. I am super excited. You can see it's got the battery label on it, so you know it's the real deal. Now, yes, I have been doing a digital fast for the month of September. And that means no online purchases for me. But I did pre-order this back in August. And so I am only receiving it now. Actually, I received it a couple days ago, and it took all of my willpower not to open it up so that I could save it for this unboxing video. So I am super excited. So let's crack it open. So I've been a content creator for, I don't know, like 3 years now. And over my time, I've made like hundreds of YouTube videos on various monetized channels, and I've even collaborated on a number of larger channels to produce their content. And one of the things that I found that was a huge barrier was motivation after a certain amount of time. You know, when I first started making videos, I was super excited and super gassed to do that, and all of my channels were growing rapidly, but then you kind of run out of creative ideas, right? And you don't know where to go. And you start learning how to hone your craft and how to make videos. And you find out that certain equipment that you initially purchased doesn't necessarily meet your needs. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at how cute this little box is. This is so cute and little. I'm super excited about it. So for me, I have been shooting all of my videos on a Canon T7i, which at the time, a number of years back, was one of the cameras that a lot of YouTubers recommended, right? Because it had a flip-out screen, Canon has great autofocus and all of that other stuff. But what I found as I progressed in my content creation journey was that I didn't like carrying around a giant DSLR camera. And so I kind of relegated making my videos within the confines of my home and my studio. And I didn't do a lot of outside vlogging or taking my camera a lot of other places that wasn't my home. And I think that really held me back creatively, right? Because the equipment that I was using was a barrier to creativity. And one of the things that I really wanted to do a long time ago was to buy a ZV-1 when that was first released. Because I thought, you know what? It's a small form factor and it would perfectly suit my needs. Unfortunately, I am not an early adopter to new technologies and first generations of products. And so I passed on the ZV-1. And looking back on it, I think it was one of my biggest purchasing regrets because had I made that initial investment into my channel, I think about all of the content that I could have created between then and now just by having a camera like the ZV-1 on my person. I would have been much more inclined to bring it around with me. Now, yes, I do have GoPros that I've been shooting certain videos on, but for me, I've always prided myself on video quality and audio quality to the best of my abilities. And while I purchased my GoPro specifically for action footage for one of my other sports channels, I was never really satisfied with how they worked for talking head videos or vlogging or shoots like this. And so I'm super excited to get this guy because I think that this will fit the bill. So let's open this up. And so if you're a content creator and you're on that same kind of fence, right, about buying equipment because you think that you're not worth the investment, you totally are. sometimes, in my opinion, you need to have some skin in the game, right? To be able to use that as a motivating factor to do the things that you want to do in your life. And so lots of content creation channels out there will tell you, use what you got. You can use your cell phone, you can use a GoPro, you can use an older camera to start your channel. And while that's totally true, at a certain point, you haven't invested into yourself, right? You haven't invested into your channel, and you potentially lose that drive or motivation to continue, right? Because you're like, oh, I have my cell phone, and oh, my YouTube channel didn't work out after I made 2 or 3 videos, so I'll just abandon that. Whereas when you actually make a large purchase and invest in some equipment or something else like a stock video or photo website, then you're motivated to make some kind of return on that investment. And so for me, camera gear and microphones and stuff like that does that for me. And so I am super excited for this ZV-E10 because I think it will unlock a lot of my creativity and motivation. And if you're an average content creator like I am, hopefully that would do the same. So let's look at this box. It comes with, here's the wind muff for the built-in microphone, a Sony strap, battery, USB cable, USB-C cable, the AC adapter, the wall charger, and then the camera itself. Let's see. Oh, look at how nice and small this is. It feels so good in my hand. And so that's my thoughts about investing in yourself, right? Buying the things that you want to do and not waiting until the right time or the most convenient moment, because the truth is that may never come. And for me, passing up on buying a ZV-1 was that regrettable moment. Now, I never advocate to make purchases that may put yourself in some kind of financial distress, right? Like buy the things that you can afford or that you are comfortable spending money on, because adding that kind of stress onto your life just isn't worth it, right? But if you think that you are on the fence about buying something like a camera and you know that it is going to help you unlock your creativity, regardless of what other people are saying about the camera, regardless of what the specs are, if they suit your specific needs, in my case, I want something that is small and compact with an interchangeable lens system that I can grow with as I develop as a content creator, then yeah, totally go for it. Because you never know when your next gear upgrade might be the thing that helps you unlock your creativity and make your channel explode. So I, for one, am excited to create more content with this bad boy. And so if you want to see that, moving forward, every video will be shot with this Sony ZV-E10. And so be sure to subscribe, click that notifications bell so you can see all the awesome content that I will be making throughout the fall and the rest of 2021. So thank you so much for hanging out, and we'll talk again real soon.